Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, I'll say it is Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea. So last episode, we had a little talk with One Hand, who told us, yeah, this is what's going on, Malthir isn't in charge of this, you need to go over to this other area. Then the old man showed up, revealed he's basically the number 2 of this place, and basically goaded us to shove him over. Even though we didn't really shove him over. Oh wow, that actually wore off. With that, we ended up arrested and put into the arena. Well, we haven't fought in the arena yet, but I think we're about to. We're here with Father Garth, a priest of Ilmater who doesn't actually fight, Elf, an orc who thinks he's an elf, and Blizzard, who I remember from the last module. So she's obviously going to survive. Anyway, we've been called out. A disturbing sight greets you as you emerge from your cell. Gladiators wander aimlessly, dead eyes showing little concern for the wounds and weeping sores that cover their bodies. Hello. The terrible visage of the arena master bears down on you as he approaches from behind his great oaken desk. Firelight reflects off his red skull mask, bathing him in an aura of crimson. His voice is unsettling, a sinister whisper that sets your teeth on edge.
I've heard so much about you. Kalor One Hand claims you are too dangerous to be allowed the freedom of the complex like these other gladiators. The sound of their misery is a song that soothes my soul. You are strong. I anticipate the most enjoyable time breaking you. And I will break you. For I am the innovator of pain.
What do you mean by break me?
The complete degradation of the self is more enjoyable to behold when the deterioration is gradual. First I will destroy your body. Then I shall break your spirit. Before too long, you will beg for death. For the moment, however, I wish to establish the extent of your skills. Very soon you shall pass through the gates and engage in a bloody fight to the death for the entertainment of the arena veterans.
I won't fight for your amusement.
Oh, but you will. Fight or die. That is the choice. I learned long ago that the gladiator's capacity for taking damage is lamentably low. A broken arm, a fractured leg, these can end the fight prematurely, robbing our patrons of an entertaining show. Thus, I designed a solution.
Oh dear, what solution?
There is an alchemist who will provide you with healing drafts through the east door. You are also permitted to select 2 other potions of varying effect, all for the purposes of entertainment and unpredictability. You understand?
And who is this alchemist?
You wish to know more of the alchemist? Ask him yourself. This complex also contains an armory stocked with instruments designed to inflict as much brutality as physically possible. As you already appear well equipped, I doubt you will find much of use in there.
I'll check anyway.
Your first opponent is a Tenarok fiend. Prepare yourself and return to me when you have the potions and weapons you require. Do not hurry. The fight is due to start shortly. Do not think to escape. I will have my golems tear off a limb.
I can handle a couple of rusty golems. With an audible laugh, the arena master waves his hands. The golems by the huge gate suddenly hum to life and stride towards you. Yeah, they're big.
With a word, I could have you killed. That is the power I have over you.
The 2 massive constructs tower over you, and some strange force pins your arms to your sides. Try as you might, you can't attack the arena master. He chuckles horribly. What have you done to me?
An acquaintance of mine placed a geese upon you before having you delivered here. I believe you know him. Whack Rithar. Until the spell is removed, you are incapable of harming me. Isn't that fortunate?
Wonderful.
Now go prepare yourself. The arena patrons are growing impatient.
Fine. I guess I will. Drizzle the Alchemist and the Armory, and down there we have Gladiator cells. Well, let's see the Alchemist first, I suppose. You can see that something isn't quite right with the Drow Elf in this room. Most of his face appears to be missing.
What do you want?
A ghastly sight greets you as you set eyes upon the Alchemist. From his size and skin tone, you gather this elf is a Drow. His face, however, is a melted ruin. While his eyes are normal, the rest of the Drow's face is a scarred, seeping mess. Have a good look. Get it out of the way. You'll be seeing plenty more of me before you're done here. Who are you? Once I was Varius Mizreth, noble son of House Mizreth, from the Drow city of Ched-Nasad. Now I am simply Drizzle the Alchemist. I create potions for the gladiators in this accursed place. Why are you called Drizzle? It's a nickname given in mockery of another of my kind. Alas, that Drow has enjoyed far greater fortunes on the surface than I have. Drizzed. Got it. How did you end up here? I was one of a small party from Ched-Nasad sent to investigate trade opportunities on the surface. The Zhentarim with whom we were negotiating betrayed us. Most of us died on the journey through the Anarach. They strapped us to the wagons and left us to burn in the sun. We were ambushed by a Red Plume patrol before we made it back to Zentil Keep. I was brought here to fight for the amusement of the Hillsfar nobility, but my combat prowess is lacking. The Innovator of Pain chose to put my skills to a different use. The Innovator allows the use of potions. All for the purpose of entertainment, you understand. The security here is such that even fully equipped, no gladiator could ever escape. The Innovator of Pain is a monster, his title well earned. Malthir is appreciative of his efforts in making Hillsfar Arena the greatest spectacle in the city, perhaps the entire Moonsea. You have little time for talk. Best make it quick or the Innovator will punish you severely. What happened to your face? When I was first brought here, the Innovator of Pain tied me down and injected my face with manticore venom. I was fortunate to surprise, though in retrospect, perhaps death would have been kinder. I want to ask about someone. Which of these doomed souls piques your interest? Tell me about Father Garth. The old priest? He has never come to me for potions. He is a powerful priest of Ilmater, and likely has no need for my services, but that is not the reason. He chooses to suffer out of some foolish desire for martyrdom. Tell me about the orc elf. A confused creature. He has only been here a brief time, and I have not deigned to converse with him. What kind of fool would actually want to believe itself a surface elf? Wow, okay. Tell me about Blizzard. A powerful one. She may even be my match in intellect. Still, she is rash. I have a feeling the Innovator has something terrible planned for her. Tell me about the Innovator of Pain. Look at my face. However repulsive you may find it, it pales in comparison with the foulness of that one's soul. I dream of his death nightly, but I also believe that none have the power or the means to bring it about. I'd like some potions for my next fight. The rules are simple. You may have 3 healing draughts and two miscellaneous potions for each fight you take part in. Here are the healing potions. Choose the other 2 wisely. Potion of Speed. As you wish. You have 1 more to choose. I guess... Barkskin? There, you have made your choices. I recommend you return to the Innovator of Pain before he runs out of patience. Noted. Thank you. Oh, right, that's completely full. Not that I really need potions, I don't really use potions, so... Alright, let's go check out the armory, I guess. I don't know if there's going to be anything of use in here, but let's see. We've got all these +2 items, which aren't really as good. Oh, those are regular. I'm not going to take the regular ones. But I will take the +2s. Oh, that's a regular dagger. But yeah, take the +2s. Masterworks, I'm not going to bother with. +2 bullet, I will take. +2 arrows. +2 bolts. Yeah, ignore the masterworks, that's all fine. And we have more +2s. Hold on a moment, just putting that down there. Okay, those are some more +2s. I mean, if I get out of here, it'll be a lot of coin I'll be able to get. And on the armoires, we have... That's regular armor. More regular armor. And more regular armor. That one is all light. Okay. None of that gives any kind of bonuses, so that's not actually worth it for me. Can I go down here? Surprisingly, yes. More of these gladiators. Can I go into either of these cells? That one is locked. Could not open door. Training room to Arena Complex 1. Okay, so those are all locked. I guess that means the only choice left is to actually begin the fighting. Alright, let me drop a save before we deal with the Innovator of Pain. Alright, Innovator. Oh, wait, can I take anything from the desk? Darkness over Daggerford, Crimson Tides of Tethir. Okay, no. The crowd is growing impatient. I want to give them a show. I'm ready. Excellent. Follow me. It is time to shed some blood. Well, I guess I don't really have much of a choice. What am I going to be fighting? Not a lot of people around here, is there? I mean, there are some people, but still.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest acquisition of the arena. A devious ally of the Harpers. It was only the unfaltering watchfulness of the esteemed keeper of the peace that stopped this foul spy from placing the security of your city at rest.
Oh, bloody hell.
As punishment, the wretch is sentenced to a life-or-death struggle against the Tyrants.
Harper scum! I hope you die a painful death!
How dare you threaten our city, you vile person!
You're a dog! A dog, you hear?
No, I'm a fox.
Scum of the earth, to the abyss with you!
Let the battle begin!
Tanaruk, whatever the hell a Tanaruk is. Okay, let's go after it. Tanaruk.
I will win
The hell is it? A Tanaruk is a tiefling descended from the mingling of orcs and demons. Short, stocky, and fierce, these angry creatures often wield weapons and use tactics with a level of intelligence one suspects from their brutish appearance. Well, I've already gone into injured, and I've barely taken any hit, and I haven't even been hit yet. Look at that, he's already badly wounded. Are you sure this is the best thing you have for me? Sure, it's testing my abilities, but, yeah, he hasn't even hit me. Thank you, I guess. That wasn't hard at all. Only Blizzard and Elf are in here.
It's good to see you alive. Only half survived their first encounter in the pit. A Tanaruk by yourself. That is no small feat.
He didn't even hit me. How do you know I fought a Tanaruk? I can smell the creature's stench on you. They are more powerful than they appear. Where's Father Garth? He was summoned to prepare for his next fight but a short time ago. Few will turn out to see an old man battered into unconsciousness. The whole exercise is purely for the sadistic pleasure of the innovator of pain. Let's discuss something else. Not right now. I fear I will be called to the pit soon. I must meditate and prepare my spells for whatever awaits me. Take what sleep you can get. You are still new and unproven here, and it won't be long before the innovator of pain summons you to defend yourself in the pit once more.
I know that stench. A Tanaruk. They are ferocious warriors, far tougher than their size would indicate.
The orc's face twists in distaste as you approach. The innovator of pain took away Father Garth. I cannot believe the cruelty of the man. The priest is old as humans measure their brief lives. The constant beatings and torture he suffers are an affront to all that is holy. Father Garth's goodness shines even in this place. I take comfort in that fact. May the gods of light speed his soul towards death's peaceful embrace. Every day I pray to Corell and Larethian for this to be so. You should rest, friend. Your victory will have excited the patrons, and there will be much pressure for you to fight again as soon as possible. We will speak another time. Rested. Oh. As you finish speaking with the orc, the cell door springs open once more. This time you recognize the whispery, sinister voice calling your name.
Can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
An impressive display. You brushed aside the demon with little effort. The crowd has quickly come to despise you, wishing for nothing more than to see you die a gruesome death. I am pleased.
What have you done with Father Garth?
I threw the old fool into the pit with 2 ogre berserkers. Their clubs will smash his brittle bones like twigs, but I won't allow him to die. As soon as his life begins to slip away, I will have a priestess of Loviatar heal him.
What now? You sense displeasure in the arena master's voice.
You have a visitor, the red plume officer who brought you here. Head down the stairs and speak with him now. He is waiting for you by the pool. Do not tarry.
I look forward to hearing him explain just what the hell he was doing getting me in here. Was this the only way that he could actually get me, out?
Well met.
For a full minute, the Red Plume captain says nothing. He gazes into the filthy water as if seeing events long past played out once more in its murky depths. Then he blinks and turns to you, his expression unreadable.
It is good that the innovator of pain has not treated you too badly. Perhaps he holds some small measure of respect for you. The arena hasn't seen one of your prowess for many years.
Why did you betray me, Kaelor?
All is not as it seems. I regret using you as a pawn in my plans, but it was necessary.
You are the arrow that shall pierce the black heart of the tyrant. Oh, god damn it. He's decided that the small task he needed me to do was to kill Malthier. I just came here for information. And now the plan is kill Malthier. Wonderful. What are you talking about? I want you to know this was my doing. Sherilyn had no part in it. As far as she knew, I would provide whatever assistance I could in tracking down the Order of the Crippled Fang. When I saw you, however, I knew you were the one. You see, Malthier grants a personal audience to those who distinguish themselves in the arena. The most recent was the Red Minotaur a year ago. I want you to be the next. I want you to win an invite to his castle, and then I want you to kill him. You want me to slay the ruler of Hillsfar. You are to be the hidden blade that strikes when Malthier least expects it. The wizard's power is great, but you are his match. Take him by surprise. Deal the death blow, and the city of Hillsfar will be liberated from the tyrant's grasp forevermore. Let's say I agree. How do I even escape the castle alive? I am not alone in my hatred of Malthier. I have allies in the Red Plumes, even among those who stand guard in Castle Malthier. They will assist me in bringing about his downfall, and in the process you can escape. I must now depart. There's much planning to do, and we have talked too much already. I know your anger is great, Luca, but don't let it blind you to what needs to be done for the good of the Moonsea. Great. So, that's what... I've been pulled into a whole assassination mission. Wonderful. Okay, so, Innovator of Pain.
Just in time. I was about to send my golems to fetch you back. In pieces, if necessary. You would do well to learn to follow my instructions. It will save you some pain. Not much, admittedly, but some. Your next fight is against some exotic creatures. Driders kidnapped from the Underdark and brought here at great cost. All that remains of their first gladiator to challenge them is a bloated purple corpse. Prepare yourself and return here.
Got it. Okay. Well, let me get the potions. I think I know what I'm gonna want for this one. Drizzle.
What do you want?
I need some potions. I'll take Antidote and Lesser Restoration. Those might actually have use. In this fight, I mean. Okay, Innovator, let me drop a save, and we'll do this fight. Alright, Innovator. I'm ready. Announce me in.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I present the villain for judgment. Your most generous arena master has procured a trio of Driders from the Underdark to test the mettle of this Harper ally.
By the gods, they are ugly!
This time for sure, Harper.
You can hope for it.
Let the battle begin!
I'm sure this won't be too bad. Let me just see. Is one of them a mage? Sorcerer, rogue, rogue. Yep, sorcerer first. Kill the sorcerer. Ooh, they actually got a hit in. Kill. Oh, dang. They actually got some of that out. Okay, sorcerer is dead. Now for the rogues. Oh, they actually healed. Not quite enough, though. One more to kill. I thought they might have had some poison on them. Clearly the answer is no, they just had some magical spells. And down they go. That wasn't too bad at all, now was it? There's Father Garth. Father Garth is in a terrible state, his lips swollen and his face a mass of bruises. He attempts a gap-toothed smile as you approach. It is good to see you looking so well, my friend. I passed the Driders on the way here, truly vicious creatures. You need healing. Thank you for your compassion, but I will survive. The Innovator of Pain made certain of it. I take solace in the fact I am an old man and not long for this world. No priestly magic can undo death by natural causes. Father Garth coughs, a hacking, breathless sound, and blood stains his lips. It will be a great while before I am called to the fighting pit again. I will use this opportunity to pray to Ilmater for an end to the suffering in this place. I admire your bravery, old man. I must persevere. In this place, all that exists is pain and suffering. I believe I was put here for a reason, that Ilmater sent me here to test me. Tell me more about your past, Garth. I was born in Mulmaster, to a noble family of great wealth. The Omantor clan was proud and haughty, but lacking humility and compassion. I was the second son of Marcus Almentor. He was a greedy man who dabbled in slavery. My father double-crossed an unscrupulous slaver and was assassinated. With my father gone, the family fell to ruin. I took what I could and fled. What happened next? With nowhere to go and sick of the infighting between my relatives, I spent the next few months staying in the various inns of the city. One night I was set upon by a gang of ruffians. They recognized me, and they hated my family. I would have died but for the intervention of another guest. He took a terrible beating on my behalf. That man was a slave in my household for 15 years, and yet he saved my life. He was a priest of Ilmater. The old priest nods. He was. When my family could no longer afford to keep slaves and he was freed, he dedicated himself to spreading the world of Ilmater. His actions forced me to reevaluate my life. Soon after, I chose the path of Ilmater. 8 years back, I was apprehended while visiting a shrine to Ilmater here in Hillsfar. The Red Plume who arrested me was yet another former slave of my family. He arranged to have me thrown into the arena. I have been here since. I want to know more about Ilmater. The priest's face finally breaks into a kindly smile. Ilmater is the god of endurance, perseverance, and self-sacrifice. Everyone must suffer at some point in their life. The followers of Ilmater seek to lessen that burden. A burden shared is a burden halved. Where is Blizzard? The Innovator summoned her a short time ago. I feel something terrible awaits her in the arena. Her cold efficiency has made her unpopular with the patrons. They want her dead. May the gods favor her. I shall pray for her too. In the 4 years we have been here together, I have learned little of her, but I know in my heart that despite her anger, she is a good woman. Farewell. As the priest bids you farewell, the door to the cell opens and the sinister voice of the Innovator of Pain softly calls out your name. He expects you to fight again so soon? Here, allow me to aid you. I will call upon Ilmater's power to heal you. Father Garth sags forward, his face ashen. Keep your chin up. I must rest. What about you? Well met again. It is good to see you can look after yourself. Poor Father Garth. He was brought in but a moment or two ago. He refuses to use his healing powers on himself while others suffer. There must be something we can do to help. I wish there was. Alas, he seems resigned to his fate. Father Garth's favor with Ilmater is surely great. Perhaps he, more than any of us, has the power and the means to escape this place. Yet I feel he would remain even if that were so. Do you still believe you're an elf? I do not understand. Are you telling me I'm not? He gives you a puzzled look. Well, you don't see many elves with tusks like that. The orc rubs a finger across his mouth quickly, ignoring his huge canines. I feel no tusks. Really, as much as we elves enjoy the odd frivolous prank, this is neither the time nor the place. Look at your hands. They're blue and leathery. The orc gives his hands a thorough examination, and slowly and carefully, as though for the benefit of a small child. Blue? Leathery? I admit my skin is rough in spots, but that comes from the lack of sunlight in here. Farewell. Go with the blessings of the Seldarine, my friend.
I can't carry this much.
Yes, I know. Don't worry, I have the strength. Alright. We'll be going out to deal with him.
What is this? Has the old fool used his healing powers on you? No matter. I have a special surprise for you. You are to witness the long overdue death of the Mage Blizzard. After, you will step into the pit once more and defend yourself against the ogres that assaulted Father Garth. They were not brutal enough with the old man. Their punishment shall be death at your hand.
Oh, I'm supposed to kill them now and not die. Okay, well, let me see if I can get any potions.
What do you want?
So they've finally grown tired of Blizzard. Once a gladiator receives only apathy, their time here is short. Popularity, either as hero or villain, is the only way to survive in this place in the long term. What do you mean? The arena exists to amuse mouthier and the wealthier citizens. Those who are favored survive longer. Tell me what Blizzard must face. I see no reason to share my knowledge with you. We must all look out for ourselves. To worry about anyone except oneself is a foolish notion. Why not share what you know? There's no harm. Oh, very well. It's not as though the information matters to you. For the last few months, the Innovator of Pain has been working with members of the Mages Guild. They are constructing a special kind of golem, one that is composed of pure magic. I have been creating components for the project. I have received no further instructions in a long while, so I must assume the construct is ready for deployment in the arena. Blizzard's death is overdue, and this golem is the one opponent that she cannot defeat. What is a magic golem? A construct composed of pure magic, incredibly difficult and tedious to create, but absolutely immune to all forms of elemental and magical energy. The only way to harm such a creature is by non-magical means. Enchanted weapons cannot touch it. I see! And there's some non-magical weapons. I see what I'm going to do. I would like some potions from the next fight. Not that I need much of these, but, I guess I'll take another speed and bless. But if non-magical weapons cannot affect it... well then... I think I know what I need to grab. Let's see. Where is the non-magical longsword? There it is. I think I'm going to be helping her out. But I'm going to be doing that in the next episode, because this one's gone on long enough. Next episode, another fight, it sounds like. Till then, I'm Chester44, also known as Falai. That is Luca Narani. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea. And I shall see you all next time.